4, 3, 2, 1.
Life is one of the heaviest beams one can try to support. It is known to go through storms that contain heavy winds and downpours. But you are built to stand and not collapse. I challenge you to grow out of your comfort zone. The biggest giant you will ever face in life is your mindset. One of the biggest things that limit us and keep us defeated is the opinion we have of ourselves. When I changed my mind, it changed my life. I didn't just survive, I bounced back better. Bounce 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 back better.
Hello, and welcome to Life Structure with Eric. I have a little delay going on here. Give me one moment. Thank you all for tuning in. Just trying to kill this echo. One, two. Oh, it's still there. Okay, so let's try this. Trying to kill this echo here. One, two. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to... Okay, I think that may have killed it. Are we there? Alrighty, so what is going on here? Da-da-da. One moment. Now I've lost all sound. One moment. Plugging. One moment. Just and still no sound. Wow. All right, do we have sound now? Okay, I think. All right, so now I have two of me. Could I get a thumbs up if you guys are hearing that echo? Is there an echo? I do apologize for this. I think I killed the echo. Okay, so think. I guess my echo is still there. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. No technical difficulties at the beginning there. Every week I'm trying out something new. And today I had a little issue here, but I think I may have fixed it. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Take the time to please share this out. Please share it on your page. Get all of your friends and everyone involved. Tell them to please tap in. This is going to be a great discussion. I have a good friend, my original co-host, and she comes in, very handy, even though she's working hard and she can't be on the stream with me weekly, but I still reach out to her from time to time when I'm going through. And even though I'm on every week and, either bringing guests to you guys or just speaking to you guys myself, sometimes, I run into a block and I just can't come up with a good title. I can't come up with subjects. So this past week, I kind of suffered a little block, and I reached out to my original co-host, Contessa, and she came through in the clutch for me. I said I need a good title, and she said, give me a few minutes, and I'm gonna see what I can come up with. And sure enough, within 15 minutes, she texted me and she said, what about Caged with the Key? And I was like, wow, because for the past few weeks, a lot of my posts that I've been posting is kind of with this title, Caged with the Key. So, I guess my echo is still there. I do apologize, you guys. Give me one moment. Oh, this is bad. One moment. Okay. So, as I stated, came up with this title, Caged with the Key. And, I'm like, man, this is good. It's good because, it's as I stated, my past few topics, it's pretty much been on, us having that mindset of feeling that we can't do any better, So today, I'm just going to talk about how the mindset is one of the few places that we basically can self-imprison ourselves, unaware that we're the only one with the key to unlock the cage. Wow. And this I feel this is a good topic, because for me, for almost 10 years, I lived in a situation where pretty much I allowed myself to live in a cage life. I was stuck. I was comfortable with being stuck in the cage. I didn't want to have anything to do with the outside world. One, because my life was messed up. And I just felt like I was a failure. And I didn't want to associate with people that was not like me. Wow. When I tell you that life became so unbalanced that I became unconscious in a cage, living a blacked out life, unaware and not caring about anything. One day, I just wanted out. I was tired. And at the time, I was listening to Les Brown. I had just started listening to him, which he's one of the motivational speakers that I listen to a lot now. But at the time, I was listening to him. And one day I was listening and he pretty much said something about, I had all the power on the inside of me to escape the cage. You see, being negative, miserable, unhappy, and depressed can cause someone to fall into a cage. I mean, you're so unhappy that you start to spend, when we are happy, we do crazy stuff, like spending unnecessary money. And you spending unnecessary money and you don't have a lot of money, then you're going to go into financial stress. You can be so unhappy that you drain everyone else around you. So everyone pretty much starts to distance themselves from you because of your attitude. Now you feel like everyone has deserted you and depression sets in. You start to pop pills, drink, even drug. See, when a person allows themselves to live a caged life, they are trapped in their past, trapped in the current situation, stuck in certain beliefs or behaviors. And pretty much having these burdens can definitely put a burden on our beliefs that we can do better, or that, it just it starts to weigh us down, and we feel like we can't do better, and it starts to chip away at our faith. And matter of fact, it was something that I was reading and I want to share with you guys. Where is it at? This little verse I was reading in 2 Corinthians, 4th chapter, is 16 through 18. I like the Messenger version because it breaks stuff down. And basically it says, so we're not giving up. How could we? Even though on the outside it looks like things are falling apart on us, on the inside, where God is making a new life, not a day goes by without his unfolding grace. These hard times are small potatoes compared to the coming good times. The lavish celebration prepared for us, there's far more than meets the eye. The things we see now are here today and gone tomorrow. But the things that we can't see now will last forever. And that's how a lot of us, we are basically, we see things that's in front of us. And it's not even physical things. It's things that we feel like are there and we feel like we can't push past. So we basically just back down. We back down and we're just back down, in the back of our cage. I'll give you an example. So this thing getting so good, I done left my mic. I hope you guys can hear me. So I'll give you an example. So like we have a little dog, Copper. When he's not behaving, we'll lock him in his little open top octagon crate. He'll start, he'll be crying, he'll bark. And after a while, he'll just lay down and basically he'll look around at his surroundings. After a while, when he's in calm down, we may go and open his door because he's in calm down. But he's so angry and frustrated at himself, he just continued to lay there because he's so distracted by the fence that he see in front of him. He don't even realize his crate has been open for 30 minutes and he had the power to walk out. And with us, we look at the world and we think no one has been in the cage that we're currently in. No one else has had cancer. No one else has filed for bankruptcy. No one else has a broken marriage. No one else has been unemployed. So we're like less likely to ask for help. And this can cause you to live a miserable life. Change has to come very quickly because it can lead to stress, a heart attack, and even suicide, pretty much. And we see it happen all the time. People, they're living a caged life. They're scared to open their mouth and ask for help. They're scared to open their mouth and talk about it. And it caused them to, have high blood pressure, which leads to a heart attack. And sometimes, like I said, they get to that point in life where it's so dark that they'll commit suicide. So I'm saying that to say change is mandatory. Something has to happen in your life to shake your cage and inspire you to break free. You have to be energetic, compassionate, motivated with life goals. One or two things will happen. Either a new you will come into your life. And when I say a new you, that means something new will come into your life that'll shake you to be better, or God will birth something new out of you. And, if you have a foundation, based on Christ, you'll know when he's speaking to you and telling you, you need to get up and change your life. We have to make the decision about who we want to be and how we're going to make it work. And command that, basically, I'm going to set myself free from these invisible self-erected bars that I have placed in my life. I basically have to take back control over my life. And, pretty much, I know we can be free, and basically I'm saying we, because I'm speaking for all of us. I know we can be free. Why? Because the bars that are there, we place them there. They're imaginary bars, that cause us to live this cage life, and basically the crazy thing about it, the damn door has been open the entire time. We just choose to sit in the back and ignore the fact that we had the key the entire time. Was it because I didn't want to put in the work that will be required to get me out of this situation? Why do we feel it's okay to live a caged life? It's crazy. I get it. Just like everything else in life, it's definitely going to take a lot of work to rebuild after you free yourself. But this freedom, it brings happiness. It brings comfort. It brings confidence, which is going to lead to us building a successful life. So that alone should make us want to get up and stop living this cage life. So, hey, if this discussion has rattled your cage and is pushing you to unlock your cage, do it. Put in for that promotion. Go back to school. Open that business. Start working out. Whatever it is, today is your day to unlock your cage. You have the key. You have the power. And you have to use your authority. Matter of fact, type in the comments right now, I got the power. You have the power. Type it in the comments. I got the power. You have to use your authority. Nobody can free you but you. Use your key. You are too great and powerful for your comfort zone, but so many get comfortable in their comfort zone. That's all I got. I hope that this rattles somebody's cage this evening. I really hope it rattles somebody's cage this evening, because it starts with us. It starts with us. And, if we don't feel that we have the power to push through, and because everyone that's watching today, I know, has some type of vision on the inside of them. They have something they said, I want to do this. I want to go back to school. I want to start my own business. I want to get to the point that I can have $5,000 in my savings without touching it and just build on top of that. And it's all about having that vision, pushing through and making it work. But sometimes we back ourselves in a cage because we feel that because it's not happening quick enough, we feel that we don't have the power. But I'm telling you today, you have the power. You have the power. So I hope that was good. I'm so glad that we have some people that follow my directions. I see a few people typed in, I got the power. Yes, you do. You definitely have the power. Yeah, does anybody have any questions from this discussion that we gave out? Anybody have any questions? All right, so if anybody is typing in questions, real quick, just remember, if you're not doing it already, please follow me on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Life Structure with Eric. Same thing on all, but definitely go to YouTube and subscribe. Definitely go to YouTube and subscribe to my page because we are going to start pushing this podcast and have it based more on YouTube. So we're trying to grow that page. So definitely go to YouTube and subscribe there. If you haven't purchased my book yet, definitely go and do that. I think you guys all know, the website for that. Definitely mylifestruction.com. You can go there and purchase this book. We also have our great book campaign we're doing where we're trying to purchase 1,000 books and go out to different facilities. Right now, we're working on trying to get paperwork and get permission to go into some prisons and be able to speak to the guys there and leave books as well. So if you're a donation to the book campaign, it will help me purchase books to leave with these individuals when I go in to speak. So once again, you can go to my website and do both. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, we have a raffle right now, and this raffle also goes toward helping with purchasing the books. So all the proceeds from the raffle would go towards the proceeds of purchasing the books. If you're in the Phoenix area, August 20th is SmackDown. Basically, raffles is $5. One entry, $5, or you can get 5 entries for $20. The drawing will be held on our live broadcast August the 8th. If you want to enter, when you go into Facebook Messenger, there's a pay tab. You can click on that and send your entry fee, or you can cash app $ Life Structure as well to enter. And as I stated, we will be doing that on August the 8th. Also, we have these beautiful t-shirts. You can get those on the website as well. My life is under construction, so I appreciate all of you guys' support that has been supporting us week in and week out. Let's see. Miss Johnson said, when you realize you have the key and you step out the cage, but still struggle with your power, how do you go about that? And see, that's just the thing. Basically, hold on. While I'm answering you, I'm going to plug the website back up there. There we go. So yeah, Tara, that's one of the things. When you step out of the cage, that's when, your faith have to kick in, because everything, for whatever reason, when you're in that cage, because you really don't want to be bothered, everything goes over your head. Nothing really bothers you. People can say stuff to you, and it really don't even bother you. But once you step outside of the cage with determination, that's when all sorts of things will come up against you. And, you just have to push through. You just have to be strong enough to push through and realize it's just an obstacle. It's just a test. And, the same way that you put together a blueprint to pretty much turn that key to walk out of the cage, now you have to put together a blueprint to basically push past any obstacle that may come your way when you're trying to move towards greatness. And I totally get it. You may step out and say you want a new job, and you get the job, and then you feel like it's not what you thought it was going to be. Do I quit or do I stay here? Well, we can't quit, but we have to figure out one day at a time how to push through. And that goes through with businesses, working out, going to school. Obstacles are going to come up, but we have to realize, that once again, we have the power and we have to figure it out. But more than anything, just like you asked that question, don't be afraid to ask. The dumbest question is the one that was never asked. So don't be afraid to never ask, and that where pride comes in at with a lot of us. And our pride won't let us ask. So then we back down, and before we know it, we're sitting back in back of the cage again. So yeah, definitely, you can reach out to me on Messenger, what have you. If you have some questions, I'll be happy to help you. Is there anybody else that has any questions? All right. Oh, yeah. Before I close, I want to give a shout out to Warren Cobb of Level Up Art. He created this for me. This is amazing. He creates these things by hand. I think he said it takes like 15 days to do one. And as you see, this thing it's just beautiful. And it has the lights in it. Nice purchase. It looks very well on my desk. And he also sent me this with it, as appreciation for me purchasing that. So a shout out to him. Look him up on Facebook, Level Up Art. He hand makes everything. He does an amazing job. But let's see. Is there any more questions before we close it up? All right. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties at the end, but thank you guys for staying on. And just this week, remember every morning it's mandatory that you slide out of bed ready to build. Some days you may need a jump start to power up a smile, but once that smile is ignited, it will send a signal to your heart. Go throughout your day smiling from your heart. It's a mandatory tool for your life structure. With that, you guys have a blessed week, and we'll see you next Monday. Blessings.